So, of course, Jake with another damn good promo, getting you kind of hyped up for Lance Archer's debut. And he didn't face Dustin. He didn't face Sutter. He didn't face Chico Adams, or he didn't, face some random jobber that they brought up from, local talent. He faced Marko Stunt. Marko Stunt. Thank you, Alice, for the host there. Appreciate that very, very much. I get why they did it. They wanted to show how huge of a monster he is and how strong he is, because he just basically threw Marko Stunt around. Even, he took a couple of shots from Marko and sold for him as well. But at the end of the night, he ends up kicking his ass. Comes back into the ring. He's having some words with the wrestlers at ringside, because they brought the wrestlers back into the audience tonight. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the show. And he's bickering back and forth with, I think, Billy Gunn, his son. I think Orange Cassidy was there. The Best Friends were there as well. And he ends up picking up Marko Stunt. I should have got the clip. In a chokehold, and just launches him from the ring apron, standing on it, mind you, into the crowd. Orange Cassidy is there to make the catch, but it was still an impressive thing to see. He just launched him like it was a fucking football, Dave. What was your thoughts on the Archer debut tonight?
I mean, I guess he couldn't have looked any better taking on small Marko. I mean, that's pretty much what Marko should be out there doing.
Right.
And not getting much offense, making everyone flip around for him. So they made Archer look like a strong badass, and that's what people say that guys like Marko should be there to do, make the other guys look better by taking all these bumps for him. And that's what he should be doing. He did kind of do that tonight. After he took the pounce and got chokeslam, and then he got this weird looking power slam, but whatever. And then he chokeslams him right to Orange Cassidy, smiling the whole time.
You could hear people laughing, like, in the background, because I'm sure being there, it was kind of probably funny to watch. Cassidy did have, like, a little bit of a smile on his face when he caught him and fell to the ground with Marko, but it was look, I'm not going to complain because it was Marko. I guess maybe they didn't want a competitive match with Lance Archer. They probably wanted him to go out there and look like a dominant force and just to kind of slap Marko around. Yes, Marko got a couple of offensive moves to the point to where Archer sold a little bit for him. But I thought it looked great. I'm not a big fan of Marko Stunt. I respect him being a wrestler and being in the big times, but it doesn't look too believable sometimes when he wrestles. But who am I, to speak on that? But I thought tonight they did a great job showcasing Lance Archer the best they could. And how many people are going to talk about him launching Marko Stunt into the crowd like that for the next couple of days from last night's or tonight's show? Any negatives on Archer's debut tonight?
No, I mean, I thought it looked great. You do what you did. You made your big new monster, the Murder Hawk, I think they called him.
Mm-hmm.
Just go out there and look like a dominant monster.
And he did. He looked like yeah.
He's going to run through his line of the bracket.
You would think so.
He should destroy Colt Cabana, and he should destroy whoever he faces in the next round, too.
Right.
Because they're all smaller than him. No one is equal his size, only, maybe Cody.
Well, Dustin, you can consider his size.
Okay, fine. If Dustin was fine, maybe a little bit more bigger his size. Okay, I forgot Dustin was in the same bracket, but yeah. So yeah, he probably should destroy Dustin. I assume Dustin wins his next round too. But yeah, I would assume it comes down to Cody and Archer for the title.
All right, I'm just tweeting out the show right now. If you guys don't mind sharing the show on
See ya, Tony Mint.
Thanks, Richie. If you guys don't mind sharing the product over on Twitch or on Twitter, we'd really appreciate that. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask and talk at the same time, and it's just not working.